Hi, welcome to Back to School Night. My name is Mrs. Lindquist, and I am one of the junior high math teachers at St. Perpetua. This is my 14th year teaching math and my 6th year at St. P's. My goal has always been in working with students is to get them confident about the math material they're learning, to deepen their understanding of math concepts so that they're prepared for their future classes, and also to nurture a love of math because you will forever use it. And so it shouldn't be something that is scary or a bummer to have to use. So I'm always trying to look for the joy to bring into my classroom and share that with the kids. So hopefully, even through distance learning, we'll be able to continue to do that. I wanted to spend tonight focused on what the class is going to look like, or at least what I'm hoping it will look like, and less about topics, which generally in back to school, I talk about the topics. So if you have any particular questions about the concepts that will be taught, please feel free to email me, reach out, and we can discuss the breakdown between, 6th versus 7th and 8th. But I feel like there's a lot of questions about what's going to be expected this year. And since the way St. Perpetua groups their kids is a little bit different, all of my students are new to me. So all of this information I feel like is valuable to everyone. So that's where I want to focus tonight. So generally speaking, I will supply videos on every lesson in our books. So, if on next Monday we start our official first math class, when your students log in the morning to Google Classroom, which is where all of the communication will happen between me and them for class in Google Classroom, they'll sign in and they'll have an assignment posted from me by 8 o'clock with a video, a link to a video. And so that video will explain the notes. So any vocabulary words, any examples I want them to do, I will do them first. I will do them with them, right? They have the opportunity to kind of like pause the video and do it with me. And then at the very end of the video will be the homework assignment that I'm expecting them to do on their own and submit. So every day there's a video. The students, I'm asking them to copy the notes that I've provided in the video and then complete the homework assignment, the problems that I've asked them to try. And they will submit a picture of both of those back to me on Google Classroom. So from me to them is a video and an assignment. And then from them back to me is a picture of their notes page and a picture of their homework page. And, they might need help with that picture, right? Because sometimes they, want to hold it up like this and I can't really see it, especially if they've written on both sides of the paper. So, an iPad or a phone, whatever you have at home, with it, in a well-lit area and flat. One picture, one page, and then new picture for the new page, right? Does that make sense? I hope. Okay, so that's generally what it's going to look like. So 5 days in a week, 5 new videos, 1 per day, 5 sets of notes, 5 assignments. However, that being said, the hardest lesson of the week, I'm going to also teach live. So there will still be a video so that they can reference it. But I'm going to be available during that math section that is in the schedule. So math every day is in the afternoon. And so that will be posted in Google Classroom. This week, Thursday will be the live lesson. So if you want to catch it, right, I'll see you at 1 20, I think. It will be posted. There will not be a question about the timing. And that way, if your child wants to come to the live lesson, they can. Okay. And then we'll go through the notes. It will still benefit them to look at the videos so that they kind of have some pre-knowledge. If there's a couple hard lessons that week, we'll do 2 live lessons. I don't want to make promises for every day, but I do want to be available, which is why on top of the 1 to 2 live lessons per week, I'm also going to be available 3 days a week for questions for office hours. Okay, so those will be on Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from about 2:15 to 3 p.m. So those 3 days, I'll be just sitting here available for questions so that if they got stuck on number 18 or totally didn't understand the lesson, whatever they need, I'm available. Okay. Hopefully that makes sense. So then supplies. What they're going to need for class is generally I like a binder. They could use a spiral this year. That might be better. You know, if organization is not a strong suit for your student, we just want to keep everything accounted for so that if pictures don't get uploaded right away, or maybe they get mixed up and I get 2 pictures of, you know, 1 assignment as opposed to 2 different ones, you know, if there's just any confusion at all, you know, we want to be able to find what's missing. So a spiral might be helpful, or a binder is fine. I generally use graph paper because it helps kids keep their numbers nice and neat and easy to read, but binder paper is fine, whatever, just paper, lots of paper we'll be using. And then their math books, you know, in 6th grade, the book is blue, and in 7th grade, it's green, and in 8th grade, it's purple. So they'll need those. They're not available online yet, so they will need their physical book. I want to jump over to, this is how I record my videos so you can kind of get an idea of what they're going to see. So technology is not my strong suit, so just bear with me for a second. I think I need to get the volume here first. Okay, hopefully you can still hear me. So this is going to be available in Google Classrooms. This is nothing you need to keep track of right now. I just was using it as a base to put paper. So generally, each day I'll start with the section of the book. So like chapter 1, lesson 1, we've got notes and a date. And then at the top, I divide up so that these would be any vocabulary terms or brand new concepts. And then down low, I'm going to go through 3 or 4 examples, okay, that we work through together. This is the point of view that your child's going to see. And any notes that I write, they're responsible for also writing. So our notes will look identical at the end of our particular lesson. This is the picture when it's finished that I hope they send back to me to show me that they watched the lesson and took the notes. Okay, I'm going to try and bounce back. Make sure I turn off the sound. I think we're back. Okay, so I think I went through everything. Please reach out and let me know if you have any questions. I am excited to continue teaching this year, even though it's going to be a little bit of a challenge. I hope that you'll all be flexible and understanding, and I am going to keep those words right in the front of my mind as well, because I'm sure there's going to be some kinks that we're all going to have to work out along the way. I do think that with the video style and some live learning, the kids will have the best of both worlds, so that some that work very well independently can move along, And those who need a little more assistance will have that opportunity as well. They won't feel like they're, alone trying to get through this. So I'm sending you positive vibes, and I hope that you'll send some back as we move through this new crazy year. Hopefully, we'll be able to meet in person soon, both you and the kids, because I do look forward to meeting all of you. Thanks. Take care.